Hello everyone! In today's video, we will dive into the fascinating story of Esther, the brave queen who saved the Jewish people from destruction. Esther is an outstanding example of faith and bravery, who risked her life by interceding for her people before the king. Our goal in this video is to explore how Esther's courage and determination changed the fate of an entire nation. Stay with us to find out how this young queen became one of the most inspiring figures in the Bible. The story of Esther takes place in the vast Persian Empire during the reign of King Ahasuerus, also known as Xerxes III. The Jews, exiled from their homeland, lived scattered throughout the empire, often facing prejudice and persecution. During this period, Haman, a high-ranking official, rose to power and plotted the complete destruction of the Jewish people. In this scenario of tension and danger, a young Jewish woman named Hadassah, better known as Esther, was chosen to be the queen of the empire. Esther, in her wisdom, arranged 2 banquets for King Ahasuerus and Haman. During the second feast, Esther revealed to the king her true Jewish identity and exposed Haman's evil plot to exterminate his people. The king, enraged to discover that Haman had plotted against the queen and her people, rose up in a rage. In a dramatic twist, Haman was hanged on the same gallows he had prepared for Mordecai, Esther's cousin. Thus, Esther's courage and cunning not only saved the Jews, but also punished the villain who planned to destroy them. With the fall of Haman, King Ahasuerus authorized Esther and Mordecai to issue a new decree, allowing the Jews to defend themselves from their enemies. On the day marked by Haman's ancient decree, the Jews, with royal permission, fought and defeated their aggressors throughout the empire. This victory was celebrated with great joy and gratitude. To commemorate this miraculous deliverance, the Feast of Purim was instituted, an annual celebration that Esther was chosen as queen after a selection process in which King Ahasuerus was looking for a new wife. Among many young women, Esther stood out for her beauty and grace, winning the king's favor. Raised and advised by her cousin Mordecai, Esther kept her Jewish identity a secret. The situation became complicated when Haman, a high official of the kingdom, planned to exterminate all the Jews in the empire and convinced the king to issue a decree of genocide. Mordecai, hearing of the decree, asked Esther to use his position to intercede with the king and save his people. When Mordecai heard of the decree of extermination of the Jews, he begged Esther to intercede with King Ahasuerus. Esther knew that to appear before the king without being summoned was to risk her own life, as the law allowed her to be executed for such an act. Still, Esther made the courageous decision to take a chance for her people. In a moment of deep faith and determination, she declared, "If I perish, I perish." To commemorate this miraculous deliverance, the Feast of Purim was instituted, an annual celebration that remembers Esther's courage and the salvation of the Jewish people. To this day, Purim is a time of celebration and joy for Jews around the world.